By now, I'm sure that you all have heard about the unprecedented terror attacks that has happened in Israel. The death toll so far, I've heard anywhere from 700 to 900 confirmed deaths, as well as that many more missing still. There have been thousands of people injured, and it's just an absolute horrific attack. Now, Israel is known for having some of the highest security in the world. Their borders are pretty much as locked down as any nation could want to be. And still this attack had happened. It's terrible. It is absolutely horrible. And one thing that has happened since then is the fact that in Israel, they are now telling people to arm themselves. The average citizens, they're telling you to arm themselves. Now, I'm going to jump over to an article, and we can see here basically what is happening. Israeli Minister of National Security announced on Sunday he has ordered officials responsible for issuing gun licenses to broaden its standards. As the death toll inflicted by the terror group Hamas grew to over 600, I can't say that last name, said he wants more Israelis to be able to legally arm themselves. And you can see his quote here. Today I directed the Firearms Licensing Division to go into an emergency operation in order to allow as many citizens as possible to arm themselves. Okay, this is something that is a little bit new for Israel. I think somewhere around 2% of the population over there even have gone through the process of owning a firearm. They have some very restrictive laws. I know that there's a lot of memes and things like that online that talk about Israel showing people with a rifle over their shoulder, and the reality is those memes do not tell you the whole story. There is a very strict licensing process, and even then, people typically cannot carry a firearm. They're limited on the amount of ammunition they can buy each month, so it is very strict, even with the fact that a significant portion of their population has served in the military. But what we see now because of this attack is that they are waking up to the realities of gun control. There was no one there other than the terrorists that were armed, and these people were literally slaughtered because of it. It's absolutely horrible that it has happened, but at the same time, they see that this is not something that they can stop easily. So what they are going to do is literally give the citizens the ability, the tools they need to protect themselves. Because when things go wrong, it always comes down to the individual citizen being able to protect themselves. And this is another example of it. You know, those kids that were at that music festival, they were there, they were out having fun, and the terrorists came over in those paragliders or whatever that they had, literally landed and ended up just creating chaos. Kidnapping, we see this, you know, the murders, it's just horrible. It is horrible. Some of the videos online are absolutely devastating. This move is something that will definitely help to increase security, because there again, if more people were armed, then they would not have been able to do what they did as easy as they did. That is the reality of it. Those of you all out there that are gun control proponents, this right here is the perfect example of the failures of gun control. The only people that were there were the terrorists, and now the Israeli government is waking up to the fact that the individual citizen needs to have a right to protect themselves. And that's something that more Americans need to wake up to. I think it's somewhere around 30% of Americans are armed. That's just one of the numbers that are out there. I'm sure that that is not the most accurate number, but at the same time, those are the numbers that we have. But guys, this is just a quick video that I wanted to do. Absolutely terrible what happened over in Israel, and hopefully with them allowing more citizens to arm themselves, it will be something that does not easily happen again. But guys, let me hear from you. What are your thoughts on it? Leave me a comment down below. Share the video. Thanks for watching. Check out the links down below, and we'll see you next time.